Someone recently rebranded the phrase take it or leave it as a feature, and it came with better lighting and a compelling pitch deck. The terms were always in the details. The question is whether anyone read that far. Hi, I'm Andrew Zezas, and this is To the Point. I have the pleasure of serving as publisher of CFO Intelligence magazine and chief strategist and CEO at Real Estate Strategies Corporation. In doing so, I get to advise CFOs across North America on business, real estate, and career topics. Stick around. At the end of today's episode, I'll have some special offers for you. You know what bugs me? The word flexible. Everybody in commercial real estate is using it. Landlords use it, brokers use it. It shows up in virtually every pitch deck and every lease proposal, like it's doing everyone a favor just by being there. Flexible workspace, flexible terms, flexible solutions for the modern enterprise, flexible, flexible, flexible. I'd like to know what's so flexible about real estate transactions, because here's what I've noticed. When a landlord offers you a lease that says flexible, what they usually mean is that they've thought very carefully about every possible thing you might want to do. Terminate the lease early, occupy less space, expand, contract, breathe, and they've written a document that addresses all of it in their favor. The pricing is the part that gets me. Flexible space costs more, not a little more, often a lot more. The explanation is that you're paying for optionality. That's a reasonable explanation. It's also a very elegant way of saying you're paying full price for something that you may not fully use. Having served the real estate needs of companies across North America for, dare I say, 42 years, I've negotiated a lot of commercial real estate leases. Debt agreements, vendor deals, employment arrangements. I've never seen the word flexible do more work for one side of a transaction than it does for landlords in commercial real estate leases. Now, I'm not damning landlords, and I'm not saying they're bad for doing this. This is the way they work. And flexible is a remarkable word, and it works exceptionally well and remarkable for them. It makes a constraint sound like a feature. And another thing, the executives I've seen get hurt the worst on flexible workspace arrangements. They weren't careless people. They were busy people. They saw the word flexible, took a deep breath, felt relieved, and kept moving. The landlord who was not busy and was not moving on had written 11 pages of definitions that explained exactly how flexible things were going to be, even though they weren't really flexible. Flexibility has a price. That's fine. Most things worth having, like flexibility, have a price. But someone ought to read and deeply understand the part where they tell you what the price of flexibility truly is. So my challenge to CFOs is this. The next time you're negotiating a lease and a landlord uses the word flexible, stop the meeting, open the draft lease, look at your advisor, and ask them to show you exactly where in the document the flexibility lives. And after your advisor shows you, have the landlord confirm it. Because if they have to look for it, you already have your answer. If you have a different perspective on today's topic, or if you'd like to know more, contact me at andrew.zezas@cfointel.com. Now, at the beginning of this episode, I mentioned that I had some special offers for you. I actually have 3. First, we get very excited when accomplished and serious CFOs want to share their insights with us. So if you'd like to join me in an on-camera discussion, visit cfoiq.com and drop me a line. Second, if you prefer to share your perspectives in print, perhaps we can publish a story on your ideas and promote you and your company at the same time in CFO Intelligence magazine. So if you'd like to explore that, visit cfointel.com, go to the publications page, and get in touch with me. CFO IQ on-camera discussions and CFO Intelligence magazine stories are available at no cost to you or your company if you're a CFO. Third, if you'd like to understand in a 15-minute conversation how your company can secure free rent, annual rent reductions, no-cost renovation allowances, expansion or contraction rights, and achieve more favorable and truly flexible terms in its facility leases anywhere in North America, even if those leases won't expire for years. And yes, I did say that, even if they won't expire for years. Visit realstrat.com and drop me a line. For any of the above, you can simply reach me at andrew.zezas@realstrat.com. Thank you very much for joining me today. I'm Andrew Zizas, and this has been To the Point.